The House cap and trade bill that could not pass the Senate at this point?
No, it wouldn't even come close.
How many votes do you think it would get?
Maybe 28, I'm estimating.
On passage?
Yeah.
It wouldn't even need to be filibustered. It simply could not pass.
No, it wouldn't need to be, but it would be. They need 60 votes. They're not even halfway there. And they know this. So the only other way...
So you predict that bill will not come up for a vote in this Congress?
Yes, I do. Absolutely. It cannot come up. It won't come up.
President Obama is going to Copenhagen very shortly to talk about an international treaty to control carbon emissions. Do you think it's wise for him to go and negotiate something like that when there's no chance it's going to pass?
No, I think it's dishonest for him to go. And I know that's a strong word, but if he goes, we've seen what he's going to release there. He's going to say that the United States of America will commit themselves to reducing our CO2 emissions by 17% by the year 2020. Now, that's essentially the Markey bill, the Waxman-Markey bill that passed, the same targets. And yet he knows when he says that we're not going to pass it. But here's the problem.
He's got 60 Democrats in the Senate. He won't be able to pass that.
Oh, no, you can't get even close.
And he would have to get a treaty to do that. So that would have to be ratified as a treaty?
It would be ratified. And what did we say back during the Kyoto? We passed a resolution, 95-0, that said if you come back with a treaty that hurts us economically, or, this is two things, two conditions, or doesn't treat developing countries the same as developed countries, we will not ratify it. And that's the reason that Clinton was never able to get Kyoto ratified.
So if President Obama knows he can't get the House cap and trade bill through the Senate, there's no chance he could ratify a global carbon cap treaty. Why is he going to go over to Copenhagen to make this commitment?
To make people think that he can. I've had interviews that would shock you, Terry, from radio stations and TVs and newspapers in Denmark, in Germany, Spain, all these countries that are going to be participating in this big show. They're saying, well, the president says you're going to do this. They don't understand that the president has to bring something like that. In our government system, this is not a king. This is a president, and he has to bring anything like that to Congress. And in fact, it's not just me talking. So a lot of the Democrats, including Democrat Senator Jim Webb of Virginia, he was pretty outraged by this whole idea. He said the idea that he would go there and imply to them that he can do that as President of the United States without bringing it to Congress, and he had some unkind things to say about him. So I think that this is what I think is happening, Terry, and I kind of hate to, I don't want to sound extreme here, but the fact that we're not even going to take a bill up, and we had Barbara Boxer and John Kerry and so many senators saying we're going to go over to Copenhagen and we're going to tell them what we're going to do. We passed a bill in the House. We passed a bill out of the Senate committee to the floor of the Senate and imply to them that we're going to pass something. That's the reason I said I'm going to go, and they said Inhofe will be there, as I was in '03, as the one-man truth squad.